And welcome back to another episode of Coffee and Stocks. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. I do thank every single one of you. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. It does go a long way in supporting the channel. We are going to talk about a huge potential penny stock. So let's get right into it, shall we? All right. So we're talking about Novan Inc. Currently going for $1.98. Let me just a little zoom in for you guys. It did have a little positive today of 10%, and then after market close it did come down just a little bit, but other than that, it's a good penny stock based on what they are doing, based upon the kind of drugs that are coming out and how close they are to, you know, being approved by the FDA. Now, if we go a little bit, you know, back more, they were going to go to the 3-year date, 5-year date. They do have all these little spikes right here, $3.27, and then they have 28, 29. I don't know about this one right here, but I for sure this one right around this area in the month of December 2019, they didn't get approved for one of their drugs that they had out there. That's why their stock price dropped from 327 all the way down 80%, even down at 93% at one point, going from $3 to 22 cents. Now, I do want to tell you guys this. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not take my words as advice. Go consult your financial advisor, obviously, right? When it comes to penny stocks, they are highly volatile, right? Now, when it's a penny stock plus it's a drug stock and they're putting all of their eggs on one drug, it is super volatile because they could just drop like super quick and they could just, you know, take all of our money with them. Now, the good thing about Novan right now is that they aren't just focused on one drug. They are targeting one area, which is skin disease. We'll get a little bit deeper onto who they are in a little bit. Wow. So if you look right here, the price target is $3, which is not bad. This is their website right here. Nitric oxide based medicine. We used our proprietary nitric oxide based science and technology platform to develop innovative first in class therapies for unmet medical needs. So that is pretty awesome, the way that they are trying to do this thing. So definitely keep that in mind. I will show you guys another one. They have different press releases, obviously, as you can see right here. Novan completes enrollment in B Simple 4 pivotal phase 3 study of SB206 for treatment of molluscum. If you guys don't know what molluscum is, this is a super contagious skin disease. It's an infectious caused by pox virus. The result of the infection is usually a benign, mild skin disease characterized by lesions or growth, as you can see right there. This came out February 1st, 2021. Novan Inc. today announced it has completed patient enrollment in the B Simple 4 pivotal phase 4 clinical study of SB206. Molluscum contagiosum is a common, obviously I just explained to you guys what it is. There isn't a cure for it right now. There isn't anyone else dealing with this disease, so it is pretty important that to know that they are the ones targeting it right now, which is pretty awesome. Another thing that, you know, I want to show you guys, they have a different pipeline. Obviously, where's the little pipeline? I think they have it right here. Beep beep. Oh, it's taking forever. Anyways, So obviously we talked about the SB206 molluscum. Then they have phase 3 molluscum clinical trial, clinical program. Sorry, Novan reported a top-line efficacy result for phase 3 trials of SB206 for molluscum contagiosum in January 2020. SB206 fails to achieve statistical significant results for the primary endpoint. So that's kind of interesting. The trial results that they had in a phase 2 dose ranging trial for a treatment of molluscum. Clinical trial results were for the primary endpoint, 12% once daily was most effective dose with 42%. Obviously, I won't get into all these. For the second endpoint of mean percent change from baseline molluscum lesion count at each visit, patients treated with 12% once daily experienced 27% reduction of molluscum. So it's pretty interesting. Then they have the SB414, which is inflammatory skin diseases. Novan is developing SB414 as a topical cream product candidate for the treatment of inflammatory skin diseases. They do have another one called SB204, which is acne vulgaris. Novan is developing SB204 as once daily topical monotherapy for the treatment of acne. So that is pretty cool. They're not just focused on one drug, which is kind of dangerous. They do have 3 drugs, obviously in different phases, but nonetheless, they do have more information on there. So this is the investor presentation that I won't get too into detail about it quite yet. If you want to read more about it, I will leave a link down below. Priority development pipeline, as you can see right here, SB206, which is the molluscum one. They're in phase 3, which is not bad, honestly. Hopefully they get approved. Target reporting top line results of Q2 2021. I think by June they are trying to get approved. So I believe this stock is definitely gonna explode towards the upside, maybe way past $4 or $5 if everything goes according to their plan, right? So definitely keep that in mind. I won't get too into detail about this. I want to show you guys. There you go. Pipeline expansion opportunities. This is the 204, the 208, and the 414. Different phases. Getting there. So that's definitely a positive for everyone who has invested in this company. I will say I am currently not holding any position in this company quite yet. I just heard about this company, so I want to do a little research before I even invested in this company. I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own homework, do your own due diligence. Please do not take my words as advice if you haven't consulted your financial advisor. All right, so upcoming targeted milestones. February, obviously, as you can see right here, 2021 completed enrollment. 2022 potential NDA filing for US FDA. Top line results at the end of Q2 2021. That's for the molluscus SB206 drug. For the pipeline for the rest of them, in Q2 2021, coronavirus related preclinical results. Ongoing nitrosyl discovery efforts for additional. This is just other drugs that they currently have on there. So that is pretty interesting. The way that they are trying to, get approved with all these drugs. Don't forget that if they bank on heavily to get approved by the FDA and they put all their eggs into it and they don't get approved, then the stock drops dramatically. Okay, so definitely be careful. Definitely do your own homework before investing in any type of company. But what do I think? I think yes, I think it's gonna go up a little bit more, maybe past the 250 mark, which is not bad. It's big gains for depending on how many shares you currently have. But as it gets closer to that FDA approval, it's definitely going to have a lot of more increased in price. Now, obviously, I can't tell you if it's going to get approved or not, but that will definitely you know, if you're willing to risk that much, go ahead and do it. Do it. Invest into it. And if they win, then you get big money, right? But obviously be aware and have that in the back of your head that if it goes down and they don't get approved by the FDA, then it's gonna take a tank. It's gonna tank. But anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. It does go a long way in supporting the channel, and I do thank every single one of you guys, because you guys have been just plain amazing. You guys have been supporting the channel. We are at 2,115 and 50 subscribers, so definitely keep liking, keep subscribing, and keep commenting, and I will give more dividends on Fridays, and I will see you guys next time on Coffee and Stocks.